Right, good morning. My boys are out already. They couldn't wait. They kept asking to go out, so that they're out. They're in. Good boys. Oh, here we go. Right, let's lock the back door, guys. Right, time-wise, 17 minutes past 10. So it's time my boys went to bed, I think. They're down here waiting for their biscuits. So let's take them through to the back. I'll just put the selfie stick up. I can get their biscuits on the way through. Here we go, guys. Whoops. There you go. Right, let's get your biscuits, guys. Here they go. Right, if I take them into the back and then make the beds, we get the boys tucked up, then I can do the washing and we can have a chat. Right, come on in. Here we go. Oh, I've just brought the dog's dishes in. I've just been sorting the carpet out. I've been hoovering and tidying up the front room. Right, there we go. Right, who's going to be first? Here you go, Cass. There's good boy, Snoop. There you go. Right, and that's Sooty's. Hang on, Soot. And this one is... Hang on, Snoop. Wait. That's Snoopy's. Right, Snoop's in already. If you can see him, yes you can. Right, Sooty's blanket next. There you go, sir. And you'll have to move, Snoop. I can't put your blanket there with you there. Go on, you've got to move. I know you want your biscuit. I know. Hang on. Wait for it. Okay, here we go. Right. Sooty in your bed. Come on in. Right, one for Snoop. Oh, Sooty got that one. Right. That actually bounced off Snoop's teeth and Sooty caught it. Right, here we go. There you go, fella. Right. Is that good? Right, your turn, Soot. Here it comes. Ooh. There you go. Good boys. Right, boys are tucked up. There we go. Right, night guys. Sleep tight. See you in the morning. Right, boys are sorted. Kettle's just boiled. I've already put one load of hot water in the cutlery in the bowl already, so I'm all ready. Let me turn the radio out, guys. There you go. Right, we're in. Got my list. I was all ready for you. I was trying to be very efficient this evening. Here we go. Right, I'm there. Right, pull my sleeves up and get going. Right. Oh, here we go. Right. Right, it is Thursday evening tomorrow, isn't it? Sorry, I'm getting this wrong, aren't I? It's Wednesday evening now, so it's Tuesday evening. It's Friday Eve tomorrow, so tomorrow's Thursday. I'm trying to get my head around. Oh dear. Right, okay. Let's get the washing done and I can do the shout outs as we go. I've had lots of messages. I've gone back about 10 hours. I thought, no, that's enough. I'm not going back any further. So I've done 10 hours worth. I've got some shout outs. So I'll read those off as well. And something that came up, a couple of my subscribers asked about the GoFundMe. They said I hadn't said anything about it lately. I wasn't. I was keeping quiet because I didn't want, because some people have said I'm being a bit pushy with it. Well, I'm not. I'm just keeping quiet about it. If you'd like to make a contribution towards my breast augmentation surgery, please do. There is a GoFundMe in my descriptions if you go into my channel. But yes, so they were asking how much I've got in my GoFundMe pot. Well, to date, I've got £905 in the pot, which I've now transferred into my account. And I've also had a separate donation totally away from GoFundMe for £800. So I'm up to £1,705 for my breast augmentation surgery, guys. So it's doing really well. Don't forget, I've got about another 4 months to go. So that gives me plenty of time to keep saving, which I am doing. I'm doing what I can to save up. So yeah, it's great. So I'm getting there. So thank you for that. Right, let me do the shout outs. Okay, we'll start off. The first one I've got is to Charlotte. who started a new job today in Hull, and that's a message from her mum, Sue Hagger. Okay, so that's the first one. The next one is a shout out to Jenny in Folkestone, who's in hospital, so hope she has a speedy recovery. The next one is to Lisa in Cheshire, and the third one is to Roman, as it's his 12th birthday. I don't know if Roman's a dog, I'm not sure. That's all the information I got. So yeah, they're the shout outs. So we're all out of the way on the shout outs. So that's another bit of paper to go into my recycle. So yes, it's good. I sorted the battery out for my sister. I've ordered that up, that's all done. So that will come when it comes. I told her that she's okay at the moment because the car's all charged up and it's okay at the moment. So no panic there, and she's aware of what's going on. I sent her a message to tell her it's all done. So that's on the go. I had a message from my son saying he would like me to have a look at his car because his car's coming up for its MOT. So we'll probably do that. It's got to be done before November. I believe his MOT's in November. So we've got to get it done before then. So sometime this month would be good. Get that one rattled off. What else have I got? I think that's it, guys. I think that's all the things that have happened this evening. A lot of people still sound as like they're a little bit confused about some of the older videos I keep putting on. So I am putting in the description now old video to help people along, but then people are still coming back saying, when was this taken? And I'm thinking, flipping heck. I don't know. I could write them down as well if you like. If you want a date and a time, I can do that for you as well. But they're old videos, guys, but I can get that information if you want it. But you can usually go by the wigs. If I'm wearing a wig, then you know it was pre-Ches, okay? Pre-extensions. So you might be able to work that one out. And ow, gosh, that water's hot. I think I've put a bit cold in there. So, yeah. So, yes, there's lots of videos. I've got, not hundreds, I've got thousands of videos and thousands of photos, guys. And I'm trying to pick the longer ones out. I've got lots of little short ones that are sort of a minute, maybe less than a minute. But I'm trying to find the longer ones and try and put some of the longer ones on. So you've got something to watch that takes a little bit longer. That's what I've been trying to do. Right, let me get the breadboard, guys. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Right, here we go. Got it. I hadn't got a lot of washing. I thought, where's all my washing gone? But I'd got it soaking in the sink. I was looking on the side thinking, I haven't got many things here, but I'd actually soaked it in the sink. Yeah. So I think tomorrow is supposed to be a better day. I might be corrected there, but I think they said it's going to be a slightly better day. I think Thursday and Friday are supposed to be better, and then it's going to go downhill again for the weekend. One of my subscribers said about putting their heating on because it's now October, and I'd said I was probably going to put mine on in October. I was hanging on till October, so I'll probably fire it up this weekend just to make sure it works because it hasn't been on for such a long time. Because I turned it off months ago. So I suppose it'd be a good idea just to turn it on and make sure it does actually work. So I might just fire it up at the weekend just to make sure it does work, and then I'll turn it off again because I don't need it until I need it. I can wrap up at the moment, it's not too bad. When it gets cold, it will really get cold. My garden is like a paddy field. We've had so much rain. It's real squidgy underfoot up my garden, and I noticed driving back from work there's a lot of standing water in the roads, and a lot of the fields have look like little paddy fields as well, where the water's just laying in the field. So yeah, we've had a huge amount of rain. So hopefully we'll get a couple of dry days and it will start seeping away again, because everywhere I go there's just massive puddles across the road. I've got to do a charge tomorrow. I drove home from Cambridge today. I'm looking at my range thinking, ooh, I better take it easy because I need to save as much as I can for tomorrow to get to work. Because tomorrow it will be dark, so I'm going to have my headlights on. Fingers crossed, if it's not raining I won't have to have my wipers on. But there might be spray off the roads with all these puddles. But yeah, I'm trying to keep the usage to a minimum. Problem is, as it gets colder, I can't get as much into the battery. The battery doesn't hold as much as it would in the warmer weather. You get less range. So every time I charge it now, it's taken a little bit less each time because the weather's starting to affect the battery. So I can usually get 2 days. The day I charge it and the next day, and then I've got to recharge again. But I think it might get to the point where I'm going to have to charge it every day, but we'll have to see. There is another electric van at work, which has got less range than mine, and it's a van I used to actually use probably a couple of years ago now, and that one was really bad. I literally every day, I just got to work every day. It was that close. Every day the warning light would come on to tell me my battery was getting low. But that one was quite good because that one would actually give you a countdown. It would count down the miles. Whereas the one I've got at the moment, it pings when you get down to 24 miles left. And then when it gets down to 14 miles, it pings again. And instead of the battery light staying on, it starts to flash. And that doesn't help you. But then the range that it said when it got to 14 miles and it pinged, the range then goes to nothing. It goes to like zeros. And it's like, oh, how far can I go? It's one of those, you're not sure. You think, well, I've only got another 5 miles to go to work. I should be all right, but you don't know. So, yeah, it's a bit of an issue, that one. I prefer it where it counts it down so you can see how close you're getting. But anyway, so charge the van up tomorrow. I think that one's done. Yeah, I can't think of anything else on that subject. Right, hang on. I finished another honey off tonight. I'm getting through my honey. I've been drinking a lot more teas lately because it's been turning cold. I haven't been drinking so much juice. I used to always have a glass of juice when I got home as well. I'd have a cup of tea, but I'd always have a glass of juice on the go. But now I tend to be having the extra cup of tea. The only problem there is I can't go through the night. I have to get up in the middle of the night. I wake up and I go, oh, I've got to go to the toilet. So yeah, it does have a downside. But yeah, I'm getting through more honey now as well because I'm having more cups of tea. It's my sweet tooth again. Right, so tomorrow is it's a Thursday. It's also a hair wash night. So when I get back from work on the Thursday, it's a shower and a hair wash, which always takes a little bit longer. It's I have like this week I had Monday I had hair wash, and I've got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is the next hair wash, which is tomorrow. So yeah, that's right. I'm trying to work it out. Right, we're nearly there, guys. I've just got one more little bowl to do, and I think we are done. Where's my oh, there it is. I thought I'd lost something. It's the lid to my jam jar. I've washed the jam jars out. When I finish those, put those in the recycle. That's the lid, and there's the plastic container to do, and I'm done. I've already done the hoovering. I was really good. I've really been efficient tonight. I've tidied all the front room. I've done the hoovering, sorted the back room out before the dogs went in. Now I didn't put the bedding down. I just got all the dishes and refilled the water dish. I was trying to get everything on the go tonight because I want to get to bed reasonably early. Famous last words. Yeah, it's 10:30 now. I have been sleeping really well. I think it's because it's turned colder, and I tend to snuggle down in bed. I sort of climb into bed and I pull the duvet up around my neck, and I sort of snuggle up. And I've got this thing that I do now. I've done this for quite a long time actually, and I always sleep with a pillow or a cushion between my knees. The reason I do that is because I've got arthritis in my hips, and if I don't do that, I seize up. My hip will seize up. It will lock up, and I have a real job getting up in the morning. But if I put a pillow between my legs, hold my legs apart, so I just sort of sandwich it between my legs, I don't get that issue. It's really nice. I'm waking up in the morning and my legs are fine. My hips are good. I don't know if you've come across that. Somebody suggested it to me, and I tried it with a pillow off the sofa to start with, and it works so well. But now I've got a double bed and I've got all the extra pillows anyway. I just pull one of the pillows over and put that between my legs, and that's really nice. So if you suffer like I do with your hips, try that. That really works well for me. It might just be me. But yeah, that really, really works. Right, there we go. See, I told you it was going to be a quick one tonight. I'll just rinse this out. I'll just fill the kettle up again for tomorrow. I've got a loaf out already for tomorrow as well. I've done my sandwiches. I've got roast pork tomorrow. I had cheese today. I had ham before that. And I'm not sure what I've got tomorrow. I don't think I've got enough. I haven't got any roast pork left there. I've got some other meat in there. I'm not sure what it is yet. I'll have a look. Right. Okay, that's done. Let's draw my gloves off, guys. Oh, I've got to fill the kettle up. Oh. Right, here we go. Right, that's for tomorrow. Flick the sockets off. Put that there to drain. Back door's locked. I will turn the radio on before I go out of the kitchen tonight. There you go. Something else I've had quite a few people ask me now, and they've said perfume. They say, what sort of perfume do you use? Well, I don't. I don't use perfume. What happened when we had COVID hit back in early 2020? I was ill. I was really rough. Late 2019 into early 2020, I became really ill. I kept going backwards and forwards to see my GP, and they diagnosed that I'd got bronchitis. I was cough, cough, cough. I could not stop coughing, and I felt really bad. I couldn't breathe. I was really wheezy, and they said I got bronchitis. And they gave me some antibiotics to clear it up, and they worked. I had the antibiotics. I think it was a course of a week's worth of antibiotics, and it worked. After a week, I felt great, but then my prescription had finished. And about a week after that, I was back to square one again. I was coughing again, I couldn't breathe. So I went back to the doctors, and they reissued me the same antibiotics. Same thing happened again. I had the antibiotics for a week, felt fantastic. About another week after that, back to square one again. And so I went back to the GPs again, and they gave me a different type of antibiotics this time. And a longer course of it. I think it was a two-week course as opposed to a week. And so I tried taking those, and they made no difference at all. Didn't affect me at all. I was really bad. And it got to the stage where I just couldn't go to work. I phoned up work. I said, look, I can't come in. I'm so bad. I'm going back down the GPs. So I went down the GPs, and I saw my doctor. I saw the head doctor. And he said to me, he said, you haven't got bronchitis. He said, what you've got, he said, is asthma. And I said, well, I've never had asthma before. He said, well, you've got asthma now. He said, you've got asthma. And he gave me one of those puffers. And he gave me a little blue puffer, and I had some medication as well. And I took those. I felt fantastic. But it was at that time I lost my sense of smell. I totally lost my sense of smell. I could not smell a thing. And I mean nothing. Absolutely nothing. And in some ways it was nice. If, say, you were clearing up something like the garden, and you were clearing up after the dogs and you couldn't smell it, it was lovely. And I have started to regain my sense of smell, but very, very slightly. Nothing compared to what it was before. I had a really good sense of smell before, but I'm just starting to get a little bit of my sense of smell back. So when people say to me, what sort of perfume do you wear? I don't wear any perfume, and even if I did put perfume on, I probably wouldn't be able to smell it. So I suppose that's a bonus in some respects, but no, I've never done perfume, never, ever. And most of my soaps, like my shower gels and things like that, have been non-scented ones. So yeah, my sense of smell is awful, but it is starting to improve. Everybody at work thought I'd got COVID, because obviously this was when COVID had hit 2020 was when COVID hit us, and that was one of the symptoms where people were losing their sense of smell and taste and things like that, and they all were convinced that that's what I'd got because I couldn't breathe, I was coughing, no sense of smell. But I've had lots of COVID tests and I've never had COVID. I missed, touch wood, I missed getting COVID. I have had all the jabs up to probably about a year ago. I haven't had any since then. So yes, so when somebody said to me about my perfumes, no, I don't do perfumes. So yeah, maybe I should start. Maybe if I use some deep heat, because I can smell deep heat. I put it on the back of my neck when I've got a stiff neck. Right guys, I'm going to bed now, so I'm going to see you guys in the morning. So you guys be good, please. Right, let's turn that radio on before I go out. That's on. Right, night guys, sleep tight. Back door's locked. Kettle's turned off. Let's get out of here guys, it's bedtime. Right, settee's all done, it's all hoovered up in here. I've done the front room. Right, can you hear all those light switches I have to turn on and off? Right, front room's all done, all nice and tidy. There you go. Just a quick look round. Right, let's turn that one out. Shut the door. I always shut the front room door completely, and I pull the dining room door too. I don't pull it all the way. There you go. Right, we're out. Should we get upstairs? That's it. Right, upstairs we go. It doesn't feel too cold this evening either. It feels quite nice this evening. Right, here we go. And we're in. Right. I'll put the camera there. There you go. It's my wig stand for my topper. I'll put that on there in a minute. And I'll take my jewellery off. Oh, cop bangle, watch, necklace and ring. That's all I've got on tonight. I don't do the earrings until the weekend. I always change my earrings at the weekend, take my studs out and put some earrings in. Oh, it's lovely, guys. Right, and time-wise, 10:38. So I'm going to stop this now, get myself into bed, get myself all tucked up, and I will check my messages up to 11 o'clock and then I'm going to bed because I'm tired. So I'm going to love and leave you guys, and thank you for all the lovely messages, and I shall put another music video on for you tomorrow, and then I'll also put some videos on during the day, and I'll put in brackets old videos. I won't necessarily put the date, but I will put old videos. Okay, right, I'm going to sign out. Love you to death, and I shall speak to you tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye.